Thank you.
All right, so let's start off with the requirements that you have. So you need to assist with two of the following, okay? So you can either do the laundry, prepare and serve a meal, wash the car, or do grocery shopping. So what I'll do is I'll go through all of them and then you can pick and choose any two of them, okay? Then you got to set the table and help do the dishes 4 times in a week. The third one, make your bed and help to clean your room for 3 weeks. It sounds a lot, but it's fun, isn't it, Sanjana? It's real fun. Okay. Demonstrate your ability to do 4 of the following. Okay, so you can choose 4. I'm going to go through all of them. You choose this one as well. Vacuum the carpet or beat a rug, dust the furniture, sweep or mop, tell the time, sew on a button, pick up your own things. Okay, those are yours. One second. Okay, pick up your things and put them away. The 5th one, be responsible for emptying the waste baskets or trash container for 1 week and separate your recycling materials. The 6th one, you've got to discuss the following and learn to do each one. So we're going to discuss that today. And they are dust the window sills, remove spider webs, wash the windows, clean woodwork, vacuum or sweep the floor. You can choose any one of them. And then all of you know the story about Samuel. You know the story about Naaman's servant girl and the story of Jesus as well, where they have been good home helpers. So those are your 7. And then at the end, I want you to put a beautiful signature that you have signed your pledge to be helping your mommy and daddy at home. Is that okay? All right. So let's move on to the first one. Okay, and that is assist with any 2 of the following: laundry, preparing and serving a meal, washing your car, grocery shopping. Now, what does it say at the bottom there? Sanjana, can you help read that for me?
Work is always more fun than shared.
When shared. Work is always more fun when it's shared. Now, how many of you have ever done laundry in your house? Put up a, oh yeah, I see. Good, good.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Right here. Yeah.
So many of you are raising your hands. Well done. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. Well done. Okay. So on your chat, put down what are the things you would use when you're doing your laundry. Don't be cheating. I've got the answers on the side.
Okay. What would you do when you are doing the laundry? What are some of the things you'll need to take into account when you're doing laundry? Put them on the chat real quick and we'll find out. Soap. Somebody said soap. Yes. Washing machine. Ooh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Powder. Soap powder. Somebody, I put the soap. Okay. Okay. Washing powder again. Clothes. Yes, you need clothes to wash.
Of course. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Okay. Yep. So those sort clothes by color. Wow, these are fantastic, kids. Sort clothes by color and fabric type. Some say use fabric softener. Iron them. Softener. There you go, Auntie Diamond. Just choose what
Wow.
you.
I've got a big bunch of intelligent, very intelligent children over here. Yes, we need clothes. Without clothes, we can't wash clothes. And then those dirty clothes we put in the laundry basket. Then we use detergent. It could be liquid or it could be powder, okay? Then we need fabric softener. It just makes your clothes softer. Then there are some sprays that you have that you can use for stains, isn't it? Okay? And then you can put them into the washing machine. Now, do you know some people could wash their clothes with their hands? When we went to India, they were washing clothes with the hand. They were putting the soap and they were washing, and my girls were very interested, and they used to go and sit down on the floor and they used to wash the clothes. They didn't have washing machines.
Yeah, I mean, we used to do that when we were growing up there, MG Diamond. So
Okay, how many
yeah,
of
we
you
didn't have any washing machines.
Yeah, okay. Like my Uncle Mancini, how many of you have seen people wash clothes without the washing machine?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I see Diamond,
What?
Eudora, so many of you have done. Yeah. And then you have two choices. Okay, now put on the chat. You have two choices how you can dry your clothes. Give me those two choices. How could
Okay,
you?
how do we dry clothes? Two options, okay? When our machine broke, we had to, okay, washing line. Somebody says washing line.
Very good, washing line. And the other one, you would put them in the, see the picture, you get a clue there.
Somebody has said airing line, I think, yeah. Hang outside, dryer.
Yeah.
Somebody
Tumble
says
dry.
radiator.
Radiator, all right, I'll try that one.
Yes.
But yes,
You know.
yes, the airing, you can hang them out in the sun for some sunlight, or you can put them in the dryer when you haven't got the sun.
Or tumble dryer.
Yeah, tumble dryer.
Yes.
And then you
Facebook is
have-
saying dryers. There's a lot of answers saying dryers as well.
All right, well done. Okay, and then when your clothes are dried up, you take them, you open up your ironing board, and then obviously you're not going to be doing this. You need an adult to be helping you, right? Because it could be dangerous because it's hot when you're going to use your iron. All right. Okay, trying to move my slide. Okay. So I have somebody here who is helping me do my laundry. Okay, now, why should we wash clothes? Now, have you ever tried to go outside, do a lot of playing, and then come back home, and then your mommy allows you to just go and lie down on your bed and go to sleep? Or does she say, get your dirty clothes off, get those dirty shoes off, go and have a shower, and then in the bed? Is that right? Okay, because dirty clothes can have a lot of germs on them and it can cause you infection. And then also you can have smell, isn't it? When you have these dirty clothes or you've worn them for a very long time. So the best way to prevent that is to wash it and to wear it, okay? Always wear clean clothes. All right, preparing a meal is the other option you can do. Okay, when you are cooking, as you can see in this picture, I'm standing there with Sanjana because knife can be dangerous. Okay, so we need to be careful. But before we even start using the knife, what we have to make sure, what has Sanjana done with her hair?
Okay, guys, can you see what you need to do with your hair? What has she done with her hair to make sure that
Yeah, I can see
She
Belle.
is safe.
Belle trying to tie her hair at the back. That's good.
yeah, tied, yeah, Eudora says she tied her hair at the back. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you have to make sure that your counter is nice and clean. Now, when your mommy is cooking, how many of you go and do that? Can I taste? You do, don't you? Yeah, I can see that grin. I know. But we've got to learn to wait until our food is cooked before tasting it. And do you think it is nice to do this? Lick your fingers after food. Oh, yummy food, mama. Is that nice? Oh, lick it.
Isn't that a sign of appreciation, Auntie Diamond?
Well, that's what my Uncle Mancini thinks. Yeah, so I know some people who do that because they like the food, they lick their plate as well. Now, what's the important thing to do? Wash your hands before and after touching your food, okay? Don't leave it for it to be all, collected with all germs before you touch your food. So make sure you wash your hands, then touch your food. And after you've eaten, even if you use a spoon or a knife or fork, still go wash your hands, okay? And then you prepare everything around you to cut and cook before you start getting into doing the work. Is that okay? All right, so here's loads of things. You have to get together all your utensils like your plate, your spoon, your mixing bowl, and all your ingredients that you're going to use for your cooking, your onions and tomatoes, your herbs, your vegetables that you're going to make. Yeah, whatever you're planning to cook that day, you prepare that. Okay? Keep it all ready. Now, actually, I've got an idea. What do you think you can prepare for your mommy or your daddy? Tomorrow is a Sunday and you all are off. Think of something that you would make for your family and put that on the chat for me. I want to know what is it that you're thinking of making. Obviously, you're not going to do it on your own, but you're going to ask help from your mommy and daddy. But what is it that you want to make? Let me know.
Someone says nice eggs. Somebody says bake some cookies, soup, bread, cookies. Wow. I don't know on Facebook if we're getting any answers there, Mancini.
No, nothing's come through, but maybe make some mango lassi, Auntie Diamond.
This is what Uncle Mancini does because he keeps coming to my house, so he knows all the things that we do in my house. That's where all these mango lassis and all that's coming out. Okay, so try with something small. I remember Sanjana started with a pancake. So you can
toast an egg is an answer that's come.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, some French toast, she says. All right, and then when you serve the meal, later on we're going to learn does that table look beautiful? I mean, the first picture, I have no idea where I'm going to start from and where I'm going to end. But doesn't it look beautiful? Or does it look confusing?
That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. I love the second picture better because I know I'm not as confused as with the first. But here I'm being served. Mummies are always serving food, but when the children serve one meal for us, oh, we feel so nice. Now this evening, I need some of you to help your mummies and serve them some food. Not just your mummies, your daddies, your grandpa, your grandma, anyone. You gonna do that for me today? Yeah? Just serve a little food for them. But before you serve, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What is it that yes. I can see some of you doing that. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
All right, we're going to learn to set the table in a minute. And then what would happen if Sanjana was not holding the bowl close by? She would have a lot of food dropping around, isn't it? So she has to hold the bowl close by to prevent anything from falling. And then can I reach like that to take my food? But I wait to be served. That's good. You're shaking your head. Yes, we need to wait for our turn to be served. And we always use separate spoons for serving and this separate spoon for eating. Yeah? And avoid overreaching to get something. Just ask, could I please have the salt? Could I please have my bowl of salad? Yes? Please is the magic word. All right. Now, washing your car. How many of you like to wash cars? You do good. Because my girls, I've got two girls. I've got Simran and Sanjana. Simran is 17. So she's watching upstairs. And they both love to wash the car. And Sanjana does the end bit of drying it up. Whereas Simran does the actual washing of the car. And why do you think we should wash our car? Give me some answers. I've put some there, but tell me some answers. Go on. Yeah, I can see some of you going for the keyboard.
Yeah, go Martin, who says it definitely loves to wash cars.
Oh, good.
But they say to keep it clean.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think you should keep it clean?
And so that it looks good as well. Some answers we're getting. And
Okay.
visibility, that's a good word, eh?
Oh, that's a
I
big
know, that's
word.
deep.
That's a big word. Good. Okay, so I have answers here. Your windscreen, your mirrors, and your lights. If they are free from all the dirt, what happens? You can see better, isn't it, on the road? But imagine if you have all dirt stuck onto your windows. Can you see outside? Nah, not very clear, is it? Okay, what else? A clean car will be visible for other drivers as well. Okay, and the pedestrians are the people who are crossing the road. They're environmentally friendly. And you, as you said, it keeps the car looking good, but it is also safe to drive and it is clean. So because it is clean, it's good for your health, isn't it? You don't want to sit in a smelly, dirty car with all, what do you eat? Chips and everything falling on the floor. That would be yuck. Okay, so keep your car clean in and out. Now look at this. There are different ways that you can wash the car. In the previous slide, you saw us washing the car at home. Some people take their car to the car wash, isn't it? And then one you have where they have a machine to wash the car, and the other where they have people who come in and wash your car. Okay, so those are the different ways that people use to wash the car. Now, grocery shopping. Many of you think that apples grow where? Asda, Tesco, or in the gardens, in the shops? Give me an answer. How many of you
Oh,
say in the
Barak,
supermarket? And how?
Barani says on trees, Ellen says in the farm, others in the gardens. Taylor says trees. Wow.
Very good. So I know we have the COVID right now, and some shops, they don't allow you to go, but when you get a chance, if you go out shopping with your parents, you will see the amount of, can you see the picture over there? The colors, the beauty of things around you that you can have, variety of food that can come home with you and make your food really nice. So try that, or you can even see them when you're shopping online. Okay, for now, because of all these infection control, you want to be careful, but you can still see it online. But shopping is a starting point for learning about cooking, how to plan your meal. You don't go and pick up everything that you want in the shop. You plan, all right, this is what I'm going to cook in the week. And so these are the vegetables I need, all right? And then budget it. I can't go to a very costly shop when I can get something, somewhere else, which is cheaper. And I'm traveling very far. I'm going all the way to London just to get myself onion when I have nice onions here in Manchester. Yeah, so we have to be careful about our planning where we shop and how we budget our money as well. So why do you think you should learn that? You think, I'm small, I don't need to learn how to plan, how to budget. Do you know why it is important? Because when I take Sanjana and Simran for shopping, they say, can I have that one? Can I have this one? Or can I have that dip? And then we have to tell them, stick to the list because we have to budget what we're buying. Okay? So grocery shopping. Now, that's beautiful, isn't it? This is beautiful, isn't it? This is somebody.
That looks amazing there, Auntie Diamond.
Yeah, this is somebody's allotment where they are planting all different kinds of vegetables and fruits. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to the second. So from that first bit, you choose whichever you want to do. Okay. Now from the second requirement, what we need to do is set the table and help do the dishes 4 times in the week, in 1 week, okay? So you can start off probably tomorrow, all right? Now to the left, now you have a plate, right? And then you have to place your fork to the left of your plate. And then to the right of the plate comes your knife and then the spoon. But your tissue can go either under the fork or it can go on your plate, all right? And then the cup or the glass is placed on the right, just above your knife. Is that okay? All right. Now, I want you to spot the difference. There's a mistake here in this picture, and I want you to spot the difference. What is the mistake here? There's something wrong. Go on, help me.
Hey, can anybody spot the odd thing? The tissue is on the plate, Alex says.
Okay, so the tissue can be either on the plate or it can be under the fork on your left. That's fine. But that was a very good observation. Well done.
Good try, Alex.
Good try.
Okay. Okay, the tissue. Okay, I don't know what you're getting there, Mancini. Are you getting anything on Facebook?
Come on, look at it very carefully.
Not yet. No, yeah, I'm sure they'll be coming through.
Come on, people on Facebook, have a
The glass. Eudora says the knife as the knife
and spoon.
and spoon.
What about it?
Very close. What is it about the knife?
What about the knife and spoon? Yeah.
Yeah, come on, just swoosh. Somebody.
Samuel saying the plate isn't so well positioned.
Okay.
I said the plate.
Levin says the knife is turned the other way.
That's the answer. Well done. You got it. So see the knife? It's facing the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to face, the sharper part supposed to be facing towards your plate, not away from your plate. Well done. Now,
Can I ask something as well, Auntie
Yes.
Diamond? What about the position, the alignment of your knife and your fork
Very
and your
good.
spoon?
Yes.
It seems to be a bit. It seems a bit jagged. It's not level with the plate.
Perfect. That's very good. Do you all get that one as well? Okay, good one. Now, Sanjana, I want you to show them something. Okay, so we're going to show some differences, right? Okay, go on.
Okay, so this is your knife, which always goes on the right hand. And then this is your fork. Okay, then this is your spoon, which is very different to your serving spoons that you have. And then this is my plate.
I like that plate, but I don't get to use it. It's got nice compartment for different things. Mancini uncle tried to get that as well when he came home, but he didn't have very much luck with that one. Oh, you did actually once eat on that plate, didn't you?
I did.
Yes. Okay. So moving on, washing of dishes. All right. Now, every day in my house, everyone has a turn to wash dishes. Okay, so as soon as you finish eating your food, you have to wash your own plate, your spoon, whatever you have used. All right. So, did you know that the work of washing dishes helps you to have discipline? It makes you feel good because you have helped your mommy or your daddy. Yeah, at first it can seem a bit boring and challenging. Oh, I have to do the dishes again, you know, but it can become a very fun activity. And you can share that activity with the rest of the family. So here, like Sanjana is washing the dishes and Simran would be drying them. or when Simran is washing the dishes, Sanjana is drying them and putting them away. But learn to wash your dishes safely without soap going everywhere and water flowing off, or you're getting burned with hot water. Got to be really careful with that. But you know what? We have to do our task, what is given to us, willingly. Not make a big fuss. I did it yesterday, I have to do it again. Yeah, because God loves a cheerful giver. You know, sing that song, so help cheerfully. Okay, now you can wash dishes using different things. So like the first picture, you can use sponge, or look at those two children there. One's washing, one's drying. And the other man is trying his best, isn't it, with a scrub to clean his plate up. Or you can have the dishwasher to wash your dishes. Okay, you have different ways of washing your dishes. But before you have to start washing, you always empty your plate. Whatever crumbs are left behind, throw it off. But what is it that I do not like to see is to waste food. And why is it that we should not waste food? Come on, somebody give me an answer. Why should we never waste food? We should never waste water. While you're typing, I'll keep going on. If you see the man, he's throwing off his food, not good thing to do. If you see the other man over there, he is washing his plate, but he's leaving the water running. He can always turn the water off and wash the plate, but he's wasting it. So everybody on Zoom and Facebook, tell me, why should I not waste water and food?
Okay, we have some answers here.
Yes.
Somebody says some people don't have food. Some people don't have food. Money is not there. So money and food, those are the main issues here. I don't know about you, Mancini, out there in Facebook. Anything.
Yeah, no, they've said, it's definitely not very good to waste food. Others, they need the food.
Yeah. There are so many people who don't have money to buy food. We've got to think of them. Or they're struggling to drink water. So next time when you think of wasting your food, you think that you're wasting money. Next time when you think of wasting your water or your food, look at these children and think, I've wasted my food. I've wasted money. I have wasted something that somebody else could have had. Is that okay? All right, moving on.
Just before you move on, Raymond, just to alert you, you've got 14 minutes to go.
Okay, we've got to move really fast now. All right. Making your beds and cleaning up your rooms is what you need to do in 3 weeks. Now see, one of those rooms is nice and clean and the other room is really messy. And you can choose which room you would like to have. Okay, so making your beds is one thing that I have to get my family to do every morning. Okay, before you go to school, before you go to school, make sure that you have made your bed. Okay, and the more days you spend in taking care to keep your room clean, the better you get at it. Okay, make sure you rotate your pillowcase twice a week and change your bottom sheet as well. It teaches you to stay tidy and clean and be part of the home responsibilities. Now, Sanjana is here, and I want Sanjana to show us a few things, all right, real quickly, because before you make your bed, you need to make sure you've gathered all your supplies, all right? Your bed linen, your duvets, whatever you're going to use. And you're going to remove the linen that you have already used and keep them away in your laundry basket. Okay, so now sometimes the linen that you could use are different linen, all right? Now, tell me what kind of a linen is, what kind of a sheet is this? Is this fitted or is it a flatbed sheet?
Let's see
Okay,
your
any
answers.
answers? Yep.
Is that a fitted sheet or is that a flat bed sheet?
A lot of answers are fitted, 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 fitted.
Fantastic. Now tell me, what is this? Is this a flat bed sheet or is this a fitted one?
Waiting for answers. Flat, 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 flat.
Yes, fantastic. All right, now what is this? Is this a duvet or a blanket?
Okay, we're waiting for answers here. Is that a duvet or a blanket? What do you think? Some saying blanket, blanket,
Okay.
blanket, blanket, duvet, duvet,
Yeah. Duvet is inside your duvet. Yeah, it goes in the duvet cover. Now that one is your,
blanket.
yes, blanket. And then the final one, this is your,
Come on, somebody. What is that? What is that? Going once, going twice. Pillow. Yes, we got
yes,
pillows.
that's
Pillow,
your
pillow.
pillow with your pillow cover. All right. So that's the difference between your fitted sheet and your flat sheet. All right. And you can keep your pillows in two ways. You can have them flat on your bed, or you can have them standing up to the head end of your bed. Okay. But make sure your bed is smooth and it does not have any creases on the top, so it looks nice and beautiful like this one. All right. Help to clean your room. These are important responsibilities that make good habits to always tidy up your room. Dusting or cleaning, little chores that you do. It exercises your whole body, and then you learn the art of keeping and staying clean, which every child should learn, and I learned as well. Now, whatever things are down on the floor, if we pick our toys, we have a lot of space, isn't it, in the room, like we saw in the first picture? But if we leave our things dirty down and messy, there's no place for you to move around or do anything. So that's our fourth requirement, is to do the household chores, which is fun. And it can help you to keep your house clean. Learning to dust, you can see there, we can use a duster, and clean all the worktops, but you want to make sure that you use a duster or you use something that is wet to wipe so that more dust is not coming out and you're inhaling them. Okay, what else can you do? You can vacuum. Yeah, get help from somebody to vacuum your house. Like you can see here, we are vacuuming our carpet, but then the other wooden floor, we are sweeping any dirt that is over there. All right, so you can do that. Now, it also says that you need to learn to see your time. Why is it important to learn to see the time? First, I don't have to ring up. Hello, Uncle Mancini, can you please tell me the time now? Because I don't know how to read. Isn't it? Yeah, it saves you the hassle. All right, or when it is home time, you don't have to look, I don't know what is the time. Is it home time yet? But if you know to read the time, you exactly know when it is home time or when it is playtime. It helps your brain to think, read, learn, remember, and reason, to pay attention, to use all your mathematical skills, all right? And you can tell your time. So that is my daughter teaching Sanjana how to tell the time. The Sanjana was struggling to learn to tell the time before, but now she can tell the time, okay? Now sewing is also very important, but you have to do that very, very safely, okay? Because sewing is a skill that you learn and it will build your confidence and you improve. Just sew a button, that's all it takes, okay? And ask your dad, your mom, your grandma to sit there with you and help you to sew. Now you need a needle and a thread. So that needle is sharp, got to be a little careful there. All right.
Time check, Diamond. You've got 7 minutes.
All right. Be responsible for emptying your trash. Each one of us have our own different bins to put our trash in, isn't it? Yeah, in my house, I've got the blue one for paper, green one for all the garden work, the gray one is for my home rubbish that I can't recycle, and the brown one is all for the bottles. Now, all of these, when we recycle, it goes to one spot, and from here, it helps us to get some things, okay? Now, this is a quiz for you. From those things that have been recycled, you get carpet, backpacks, polar fleece, sleeping bags, all of these things. What do you think it is made from? Your clue. Papers, plastic bottles. What do you think? I've got very less time, so let's move it really quick.
Paper. I've got paper there, Diamond.
Okay.
Paper.
So we've got actually plastic bottles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They help you to make all these things. Okay, the next one. What do you think about this one?
Come on, everybody. Get on typing. What do you think that those things are made of? Plastic. Oh, paper.
Yes, you are
Somebody
right.
says trees.
Okay, that's where the papers come from. Trees, okay. Now this one.
How about that, everyone? What is that? Metal.
Fantastic. Oh, I've got such smart people on this group here. And then, any guesses?
What about those? Wood. Somebody says wood here, wood.
Okay,
Plastic.
there we go.
Plastic, wood, plastic. Yep,
Yes,
between the
you're
two
right.
ones.
Plastic, good. All right, the sixth one is about cleaning, okay? As we said before, you can clean your windowsill with a duster or something that is wet to wipe on your surfaces. Now, I don't really like to clean spiders. When I see spiders, I run. So I call Uncle Sanjay, who is my husband, to do the cleaning. And he gets one of these brushes and he cleans and removes the spider. So if you're a brave person, you can try that, but have an adult with you. You can wash your window with a window cleaner, with a cloth, wet it, soap it, you can wipe that. Or you can clean the wood. You know, have a spray like Sanjana is doing over there, put the spray on the wood and then wipe it up with a damp cloth. All right, then as we spoke before, we have sweeping and vacuuming as well. So you can do either one of them. Now, there is a link over here that I want you to follow for the story of Samuel. Okay, and why am I relating? I'm just closing up now. I'm telling you the story of Samuel because Samuel was a very obedient boy, isn't he? His mother took him to the temple and gave her over to the priest Eli so that Samuel will be working over there and helping the priest. And remember the time when Samuel was called 3 times, when he heard that voice in the night? Yeah, you can see Samuel working in the temple. When he heard the voice in the night, what did Samuel say? What did Samuel say?
He said, "Here am I, Lord, send me."
Always willing. Yes, he was always willing. Always be willing to work. Then you know the story of Naaman's, Naaman, he had leprosy all over him. Yeah. And there was a servant, a little maid who worked there. And she told her mistress, why don't you ask him to go to one of our prophets who will help him to be healed. And they immediately listened to this little maid is because the little maid was always very helpful at home. And she was not revengeful because she was brought as a little maid. And so because of the faith that she developed by the good work she did, what happened? The mistress listened to her and her husband was healed from leprosy. What about the story of Jesus? If you look in the book of Desire of Ages and you have that page, it says, as a child. It's a very small part that you can read where it tells about Jesus, how he loved his parents and he was always willing to help. All right. So this is the link that you can click on and you can watch some nice stories on Samuel and Jesus and Naaman's little maid. All right. And cleanliness, I can see Setso, mom in the kitchen, and I hope Setso helps her mom in the kitchen because cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes. And then finally, all I need you to do is put your name over there to say that I, Diamond Sathe, pledge to be obedient, kind, caring, and helpful at home, school, church, and everywhere I go because I love Jesus and I want to be like him because Jesus helped his mother, Jesus helped his father, and we want to follow his footsteps. Even when he grew up, Jesus always helped people. And if we want to be like Jesus, we have to be helpful. And it starts from home. That is why this honor is called Home Helper. All right, so start from home. Now, how many minutes do I have, Pastor Quiza?
Well, it's actually finished. You're
Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to end up with this song that I want you to keep in your mind. All right, Sanjana, let's go. Our time is up, so let's quickly finish this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do everything without complaining. Do everything without arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without complaining, without arguing. Do everything. Do everything without complaining. Do everything without arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of